It's time for the lightweight showdown between Bilal Nasari and Davis Rapagna. Recently immigrating from Afghanistan, Bilal Nasari found a new home at Extreme Couture in Toronto. Following an impressive pro debut, he looks to continue his success tonight in Burlington. In his way is Evolution Thai's Davis Rapagna. Following a 2-year break, Rapagna returns feeling leveled up and ready to take a fresh run at Canada's lightweight division. It's time for the lightweight battle, pitting two of Toronto's top gyms against each other. This is Bilal Nasari versus Davis Rapagna.
Fighters, fight hard, fight fair, protect yourselves at all times, obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves now, return to your corners.
Ladies and gentlemen, this BTC catchweight matchup will be decided in 3 rounds or less.
Graham Betts, the third and final man inside the BTC cage, as we're set for this catchweight bout at 150 pounds between Davis Rapagna and Bilal Nasari. Good front kick there from Nasari, and Nasari just shoots in for the takedown quick.
Nasari shoots in for that double leg, presses Rapagna up against the cage. This is where I thought Nasari was going to look to get it. He's going to look to get this fight to the mat and use his jiu-jitsu.
And Nasari, that pro debut back last December against a very game guy in Patrick Connors, who we actually will see later on tonight. And he went the distance. He picked up a majority decision.
Very close fight.
So that only can hone to the skills that he's worked on throughout this year.
100%. And going those 3 rounds, having that 15 minutes of experience will definitely help going forward as a young fighter.
Using that size advantage here is Nasari putting Rapagna up against the fence. Looking to grab a wrist here, Josh.
Yeah, it's just going to look for wrist control. He might throw that elbow over top here if they do break. But right now it's early in this fight. Guys are both still dry. There's a lot of tension here. But he's doing a good job of controlling the right wrist. There it is.
Try to get that separation there was Rapagna, but big pickup here from Nasari, and he gets the takedown with authority on Rapagna.
That was a nice body lock. Picked him up, took him away from the cage. But Rapagna, he's getting active off his back. He's starting to get an angle here. Watch. Nasari's got to watch the arm. But it's back to square here. He's good.
Trying to showcase those skills that we saw Christian Phillips in our last bout do. Just be active off your back. Rapagna, he's only got to really showcase grappling, as we talked about the Tyler Van Kill fight at BTC 10 in Vancouver back in June of 2021. And right now, Nasari is making life just miserable here for Rapagna.
Ooh, nice.
Good elbow from Nasari. Big elbow there from Nasari. He's getting active, working in half guard. Rapagna trying to posture up. And as well now, Nasari's slowly moving Rapagna towards his corner where he can get the right instructions.
Yeah, he's right in front of his guys now. Better spot to be in. Rapagna's doing a good job of keeping Nasari on his heels here as far as not getting too sloppy on top. You know, he's creating angles and getting on his hips and looking for arms. So, but Nasari's doing a good job of staying square and following his hips. Now he's passed here.
Trying to get to a base, but good wrist control there by Nasari.
He's gonna get the back. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Has the back control, trying to get the body lock in, looking for that rear naked choke.
And this is where, you know, he's got the wrist control and he's in a good spot. Using his frame, that long frame, this is going to benefit him quite a bit. He can use his legs
Oh, there. It is in,
Nope.
but didn't have the angle, so now he's going to go back to full mount. Here is Nasari.
Rapagna did a good job of rolling to his back, getting on his hip side there to avoid that choke, but he's still on bottom here. Now he's fighting off a potential guillotine.
It goes right back to wrist control.
Yeah, it's such a big thing. Wrist control. And you see here, he can strike out. Oh, it broke off.
But good work from Rapagna to get back to a vertical base. As there's just over a minute left here as Rapagna throws a nice combo. But right back to that double leg takedown.
Nice timing and level change there by Nasari.
And Nasari, perfect timing on that takedown.
Rapagna doing a good job here getting back to his feet. He's threatening with this guillotine, but Nasari might step around. He might either get the back or he might take him for another ride again.
And it's really an awkward position that Rapagna is in. It's like really hard for him to complete that standing guillotine.
Rapagna's got to get his head down, Nasari's head down. Once it's below, now he's starting to get threatened there. But good job, Nasari. He's aware of it and staying one step ahead.
And then Nasari was able to find that space and bring Rapagna to the ground as he works here in half guard. Big elbows from Nasari.
She's got to watch out for that right arm of his.
He's trying to get that exact coaching. Oh, huge hammer fist. The horn goes to end the first round. And a very impressive round for Bilal Nasari.
Very, very good, yeah. Utilizing his wrestling and his grappling. Controlling Rapagna, and at the end there, alone, some nice ground and pound.
And as well, being in this intimate setting here, he postured up towards the end to legit get instructions from a corner where here you can, in some of those bigger venues, it'd be really hard maybe to hear your corner.
Yeah, exactly. You know, when you have thousands in a big space, it's hard to hear over that. But here, it's kind of more of an intimate atmosphere, and you can kind of have almost a conversation with your corner. Here's the start, the first shot of the fight.
And Nasari really pushed in, looking for the takedown, and finally was able to lift up Rapagna and take him for a ride.
The body lock here, and he steps over and sweeps the leg. Beautiful takedown. And there's those elbows over top. I like how he does that. He postures up, creates a little bit of space, and there's that nice timing on that switch doing the double leg. Chases the back. And here's the end of the round here. Rapagna going for an arm, but he pulls it out and hits you with a fist instead.
So as we said, a really good round there for Bilal Nasari. There's a slick spot in Rapagna's corner, so they'll clean that up. But
both corners.
Josh, what do you want to see from Davis Rapagna here?
Rapagna, he's game off his back. He's doing well there. He's losing the rounds and the fights, but he's competent there. But he's got to stay off his back. He's got to either put Bilal on his back or keep it at range here, take the center, and utilize some more striking here.
So here we go, round number 2 between Bilal Nasari and Davis Rapagna. Quick feint there. Oh, nice uppercut there from Nasari. Now Nasari wants to showcase his striking. Grappled in round 1, wants to strike in round 2.
Nice.
But then gets the fight right back to the ground.
That was a nice knee tap, far knee tap. Used his underhook to drive through. And already stepping, trying to pass the guard of Rapagna. Good wrestling here from Nasari we've seen so far in this fight.
And showing how well he can mix up his striking right into the takedown too. Very impressive stuff. There's a shoulder strike from Nasari.
Yeah, he's being very calculated and staying heavy and solidifying the position before trying to really, create too much space. That's what a lot of times you see guys with lesser experience, they just kind of go nuts, right? And it creates a lot of scrambles because there's lots of space. But here you're seeing a little bit tighter. Nasari now going for maybe for anaconda here.
Yeah, look for that anaconda, that Darce choke, but Rapagna saw it. Good punch there from Nasari on the exit.
Both guys landed some good ones in that little exchange.
Rapagna just looking for that opening and really get out of the blocks. Nice high kick from Nasari, though Rapagna blocked most of it. Explodes for that double leg takedown attempt and finally gets it, but ends up Rapagna in full mount, or at least in side control.
He's in full mount now. He stepped over. Nasari went for a throw there. Rapagna was weary to it, kept his hips down, and ended up in this top position. So Nasari's in the bad spot here. We'll see what he can do. Let's see what Rapagna can do for the first time being on the ground with an offensive position here.
Yeah, he's looking for that opening. Nasari wisely kind of putting his face into the body of Rapagna.
Yeah, he's
so
staying
those
nice
punches
and
are
tight.
hard.
He's staying tight.
There's some good ground and pound from Rapagna. Elbows as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, big elbows there from Rapagna. And he's unloading a good flurry. Nice work from Rapagna, calculating off the miss from Nasari.
Rapagna's doing a good job of staying heavy. Yeah, Nasari's got to maybe take a couple here to get up, but he's going to do it.
That's exactly what he did. Gets back to a vertical base. But Rapagna, he's back in this fight. He's got some momentum.
Oh,
Straight knee, just misses from Nasari.
nice attempt from Nasari there with that knee.
And now Rapagna tries to shoot in for the takedown. Nasari blocks it. High kick just wasn't there from Rapagna. Goes to the body there was Rapagna. Nasari looks a little hurt, Josh.
Might be a little bit tired.
Oh, big uppercut from Nasari. And then Nasari gets right into the clinch, trying to bring Rapagna back to the ground.
This is the battle of here, pummeling here inside, this tight wrestling on the cage. Rapagna's got to use his right underhook now. Turn Nasari.
Good knee from Rapagna that time. As Rapagna, he's trying to get a high crotch situation, but just that height advantage here from Nasari has just been huge at moments in this fight. Gets the takedown, does Nasari.
Nasari on top again here. Rapagna can't settle here. He's got to create some scrambles or threaten. Locking up your guard from the bottom here, just going to keep you here. He's got to open up, try to create some space.
And that's exactly what Nasari's doing, just pinning Rapagna down, landing some good elbows, and getting that space to do so. As we got 39 seconds left here in the second round.
As Nasari postures up like that, that's the time. Yeah, there it is there. That's the time to create some space. Oh, somebody's bleeding.
I think it's Rapagna from one of those elbows. Just can't see where. Yeah, right above the eyebrow. It's either on the eyebrow or under the eye.
Under the eye is a much better spot. But, oh, he passed.
Rapagna's cut. 10 seconds left here in the second round. As Nasari will just lean on here and get the horn go to end the second round. And a very competitive round number 2, though, Josh.
Very competitive, yeah. Yeah, that was good back and forth. We saw both guys in some compromised positions. Both guys landed some good offense and defense. Yeah, we gotta dig deep here in the third, both guys.
You can see the face worse for wear there for Davis Rapagna. As you look at the highlights here in round 2, Josh.
Here's that knee tap, far knee tap. Nice takedown there by Nasari. There's a head kick blocked. And there's that shot. Kind of telegraphed that when shot from far out. This is when Rapagna was on top, and his most offensive part of the fight so far.
Yeah, he was landing some good ground and pound elbows as well. But then credit to Nasari, got back to a base, ate a knee, and finished the round on top.
Yeah. And cut him up.
And that's as well the thing, the damage there, the visual damage, the cut, the big cut under the eye there for Davis Rapagna on the right side of his face. Judges obviously taking a look at that. We talked about damage being the name of the game. No better sign of damage than just busting and cutting your opponent up.
Yeah, and it looks like it's on the side. Yeah,
Yeah,
right
so actually on the side.
Yeah, which is better than over top, you know,
Yeah.
because it'd be leaking down in his eye, and that's when they usually tend to stop fights more so, but it looks like it's in a decent spot.
Yeah, it's in a good spot. More right now looks like just a shaving cut, but I'm sure for Davis Rapagna it didn't feel like that. As we go third and final round. As Rapagna is trying to come forward.
Oh, a nice
double leg.
Nice timing.
Takedown
double
and gets
leg.
it, does Nasari.
Yeah, that was very, very good timing on Nasari. You saw that Rapagna was really stepping in heavy on that right hand, and right as he stepped in, he changed levels and shot that double. Beautiful timing.
And his timing, too. He just sensing when Rapagna was going to be there to shoot in for that takedown. Very impressive stuff.
That's the repercussions of stepping in so hard, because you're planting that weight, keeping the weight low, and it's easier to get taken down when you do that. But we'll see what Rapagna can do here this last round off his back. Nasari's been doing a good job of landing some ground and pound from the full guard here.
Well, I think Rapagna has got to be a little bit more active off his back. He's trying to find those openings, but maybe look for a submission like we saw his teammate Christian Phillips do, looking for triangles, arm bars, Kimuras.
Yeah, and the longer the fight goes, the more slippery, more sweaty, bloody, tired you're going to be. He's got to push up and create some scrambles. I think sitting here, and it hasn't worked in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So we got to try and do something else, create some scrambles, trying to get on. He had success when he was on top, right? So we got to try and get back on top, put Nasari on his back.
Well, there he is trying to work off his back, trying to land an elbow. Was Rapagna on Nasari. But now Nasari continues to go to town with hit elbows of his own.
Yeah. Nasari does that well. He postures up and throws that nice left elbow over the top. And I think that's what cut Rapagna open.
Yeah, just smothering right now is Bilal Nasari. Rapagna trying to maybe look for an armbar coming out the back, but good job by Nasari to stack up Rapagna there.
Yeah, Nasari's following his hips, right? You'll see Rapagna start to shift his hips to one side. That's not mean he's looking for an arm. He's looking for a triangle. Oh, he might look to sweep here. See if he can get it. Nope. Good job from Nasari to bring his hips back to square and not get off balance and swept.
Those little palm strikes are trying to just get some separation. Not going to do too much right now as Nasari keeps just pouring it on, looking for those openings.
Yeah, now he's looking for a triangle here.
Yeah, now he's looking for a triangle.
Yeah.
But credit to Nasari, wise to it, spins Rapagna away.
Spins away and follows the hips, and he's looking to pass now because the guard's open.
Yeah, good elbow again there from Nasari.
So this is what, right here, this is the scramble. This is what he has to do, Rapagna. You got to create something here. You can't just sit off the back. It's not working. Create some chaos. Nasari's doing a good job of staying on the head, keeping his hips back, driving that weight down. This is tiring, especially in the 3rd round with 2 minutes left.
It's been a grueling fight, Josh.
It has been, yeah, for both guys. A lot of wrestling exchanges.
Nasari sprawling, stuffing, looking for that Darce choke, that ninja choke.
Rapagna's got to address this. He has to address the hands.
Nasari's corner's telling him just to squeeze.
I can't tell how deep it is.
He gets the tap. There was a tap that the referee Graham Betts missed.
Was there a tap?
There looked like a tap there from Rapagna. I think the official just wasn't in the right position, didn't see it. We'll have to get that on replay.
Yeah, we got to see this on the replay. I'm not sure.
Well, that's just one of those things, too, just how tough the ref's job is. If they have to be in the right – the hand where Rapagna may have tapped on the opposite end where Graham Betts was.
Right. Yeah, I want to see the replay here. I didn't see it. I didn't see a tap, but you definitely think you saw something, didn't you? Yeah?
Well, that gives Rapagna at least some life here, 46 seconds, but he's got nowhere to go here against how Nasari keeps grappling against him.
He's going to circle in here and get that underhook and fight this off here.
Rapagna trying some, but big pickup here from Nasari, and he slams Rapagna back down. Nice scramble, though, from Rapagna.
Nice. Beautiful slam, but nice awareness from Rapagna to roll through that man up on top. But no, there's a battle here.
Full mount here for Rapagna. Can he finish with the flurry with 13 seconds left? There's the 10-second clapper. Big ground and pound, maybe a little too high. And there's the horn that ends this fight. Competitive fight. And Bilal Nasari shows why there's a lot of hype around him, Josh.
Yeah. good push from both guys in that third round. I want to see the replay like you talked about. I want to see if there actually was a tap or not. That looked deep. It looked tight. He wasn't addressing the hands either at first.
Well, it was to the point what you said, Josh, that Rapagna had to address the ninja choke, that Darce choke situation that Nasari put him in.
After 3 rounds of mixed martial arts, all 3 judges see this matchup 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Bilal Nasari.
Bilal Nasari moves to 2-0 as a professional. 2 very impressive unanimous decision victories, and he looks like the real deal, Josh.
Yeah, 100%. Regardless if he tapped or not, the winner was Bilal, so they got it right. But you always want to finish for sure. So if that was a tap, then I'd like to see the replay on if they can eventually get it and see if it actually was, because the corner was calling for it. They said he tapped, but regardless, he's the winner.
Regardless, exactly. The scorecards are in the favor. It was good job to showcase the grappling, high-level grappling from Bilal Nasari and really fight that extreme couture style fight.